Okay, to set the multi-process welder up for stick welder, we simply turn this welder on again, come down to our control panel, and you can see it's set for TIG. We're going to move this down, pressing this button to stick. We're going to pay attention to the output on this. So we need to have our ground in the top port, or ground in the bottom port, and our stick in the top port. So if we look at our ports over here, our ground lead is set already in the bottom. However, our TIG welding lead was hooked into the top port. So we unhook our TIG welding lead or torch. We want to grab and locate our stick welding lead. Okay, we're just going to simply put stick welding lead in the slot here and turn it to the right so it has good connection. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at electrodes and what we're using for an electrode. So what you're going to have access to is an 1/8 inch 6013 electrode. The 60,000 identifies the tensile strength, the 60,000 psi of tensile strength. The 1 is indicating that this is an all-position electrode or a welding rod. It is fast freezing, and the 3 is designating the material that is used to compose the flux around this rod. So once we know we have a 6013 1/8 inch rod, which is going to be the standard electrode that we use in this welding class, we're going to make sure that we have our welder set appropriately. So if we look down here on our control panel, you can see we have it set for 1/8 inch 6013, and then we want to verify that we're welding 3/16 material, and you can see that this is you can fix that, that's fine. There we go. You can see that this is pegged out to the right, so we want to bring this back to the left, kind of into the middle, and that 95 is our starting point that we want to be at for amperage for 6013 1/8 inch electrode. Now, one other thing I want you to keep in mind, in case you find a different electrode in the shop, you can adjust for various electrodes. So you can go to 70 16, for example, but the default one we will use in here is 6013. Then you take your electrode clamp, place your electrode in the clamp, and remember, this is a hot electrode. As soon as this is touched to what the ground is connected to, the circuit is completed and the electricity will flow. One thing worth mentioning is how we have this set up. Now, depending on where the ground is and where the clamp is and how that polarity is set determines whether it's DC-EP or DC-EN. So that's a crash course in your stick welding and the multi-process welder.